Welcome back to another video. It's been about 10 days since I posted the last to show you the progress of the work being done. We're now in the stage of pouring the final 3 foundations. These foundations will actually house my 6 food production tanks. I had originally intended for it to be 3 8-foot by 8-foot tanks, but because of having to use the poles for my support, I had to reduce this down to a 7-foot by 7-foot. Plus, it allowed me a little extra room on both sides for my aisleways between the tanks. It would have been a tight squeeze. This makes it a little easier to walk through here and work around these. Let me show you here. Each tank is actually divided down the center, being an 8-foot by 8-foot tank. With the center down it, this will be approximately a 4-foot by 8-foot tank on both sides. Of course, 3.5-foot by 8-foot. Also, you see I have the wooden form. We're fixing to put the solid, I like to call it the ring cap. That purpose of the solid concrete pour on top is that getting in and out of these tanks on regular maintenance to wash, clean, and purify them before filling them back up. If you put ladders and so forth up, the solid concrete gives you a solid medium that you can put up against. I wouldn't want to do it with just using the hollow block because the hollow block could easily damage. It's just maintenance protection, that's all. As with all other tanks, I have my overflows. The overflows will go down into my sumps, and all of that would go back to my primary first of the filtration tanks over there. As with also the other tanks, I also have my drainage at the bottom, so if during the maintenance process I can drain, clean, and wash them all out. Now, the water that comes out of my drains down here, those would channel directly out. They would not be reintroduced back into my closed circulation system. That also allows me, because I can physically turn off a tank, isolate it from the circulation system, work, maintenance it, and so forth, and then fill it back up with water, and that gets back into production. Let me step back here a little bit. Okay. The 6 tanks will be primarily used, as I said, for my food production. They will be used to raise shrimp, brine shrimp, my copepods, rotifers, and other platonic algae. They'll be used in the stage 1 to stage 4 production of the larvae. Now, my 2 larger tanks, which is my primary holding and my secondary working tank, they've completed now. They've got a waterproof inner lining. As you see, they put the outer coating, which is just strictly for aesthetics, that's all. And now these 2 tanks, my 2 lobster holding tanks and the breeding tank, and also my 3 production filtration tanks, they're now all ready to be lined with ceramic tile. So the project's going on pretty good. They've been working on the trays. They'll be used for my stage 4 grow outs. In fact, today I will start probably putting together the first prototype of the heavy bamboo racks that I'll be using. And that's pretty much it. This is a short one. I could bore you with a lot of detail. All you'd have to do is go to the previous and you can get all of that. Just kind of showing what's going on. And hopefully there'll be quite a bit that I can add to it and show you when I put the next weekly video. So, as I always say, until next time, and y'all have a good one now.